Hey, welcome. Welcome to my screencast on the three types of rocks. Earth's numerous rock types can be grouped according to the way they're formed into igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary rocks. Igneous rocks form deep in the earth. Magma changes to liquid under a lot of heat and pressure. We can compare this to heating up a chocolate bar and pouring it over the cool ice cream. The cool ice cream will be representing the Earth's surface. The magma is represented by the heated chocolate. So at one point it's a solid, right? Then you heat it up and it becomes a liquid. When the chocolate hits that ice cream as that liquid, it cools and crystallizes into a solid, just like magma does when it touches Earth's cooler surface. This forms an igneous rock, just like the hard shell chocolate formed in this photo. Sedimentary. Sedimentary rocks form at the surface of the earth. So water and air break up pre-existing rock. This creates sediments that form into sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks can also be formed from fossils and chemical activity. For example, water from a lake can dry up and leave behind different minerals. Sedimentary rocks are formed by bits and pieces of rocks clumping together. Remember that weathering breaks down rocks into bits and pieces. These particles, in turn, are carried away by wind, moving water, or other forces of erosion. Eventually, the sediment is dropped or deposited in a new location. Layers build up, and the pressure or weight over a given area increases. The upper layers press sediment into the bottom layer. This can cause fine particles to squeeze together and harden into a layer of solid rock. The final type of rock we'll be discussing is the metamorphic. It's formed by pre-existing rocks that are changed by high heat and pressure. They're formed deep underground with high temperature and great pressure. Here's a video that wraps up what we learned about the three types of rock and how they are formed.
First of all, please note there are three types of rocks: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. Now, we will learn how these rocks are formed. Let me tell you a secret. If you know the meaning of igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic, then understanding the formation of rocks becomes very easy. Let's first learn about igneous rocks. To understand igneous rocks, let's first know the meaning of igneous. Igneous means resulting from or produced from fire. To understand it further, let's first understand the volcano. Inside the Earth's core, there are a lot of molten metals and minerals. These melt due to very hot temperatures inside the Earth. The melted material is called magma. It puts a lot of pressure on Earth's surface. Sometimes Earth's surface breaks and this magma comes out. When it comes out, it is called lava. Some of the magma can't come out, and it settles inside the Earth. Whatever magma cools inside under the surface of the Earth changes into granite. It is a kind of igneous rock. The lava, which comes out and gets in touch with air, cools down faster. This cooled down lava forms basalt rocks. Basalt rocks are also igneous rocks. So, there are two main types of igneous rocks. Ones that are formed when magma comes out, which are basalt, and others when magma cools down under the surface of the Earth. These are granite rocks. Now, let's move on to the second type of rocks. These are called sedimentary rocks. The word sedimentary means made from sediments, which is material that settles to the bottom of a liquid. Oh, very good. You are carrying a few stones and a glass of water. Put these stones in the glass. See these settle down? This settled down material is called sediment. It is a perfect example of how sedimentary rocks are formed. Let's understand more. Sedimentary rocks are formed by layers of sediment. Sediment is comprised of small parts of rocks, as well as dead animals or plants, which have been eroded by strong winds and a strong flow of water in rivers and glaciers. Most of these particles ultimately reach the sea. These get deposited on the seabed. As more and more of these particles settle on each other, they press each other and compression happens. The sediments at the bottom change into sedimentary rocks. This process takes thousands of years. Sedimentary rocks have very clearly different layers. These are known as beds or bedding planes. Limestone and chalk are two kinds of sedimentary rocks. The type of sedimentary rock formed depends upon the sediments that get compressed during the formation of these rocks. For example, limestone is formed by the compression of skeletons and shells of marine animals in the sea. Sandstone is formed by the compression of sand. You know that coal is also a sedimentary rock. It is formed by the compression of dead trees and plants, which are also called fossils. Now, let's learn about the third type of rock. These are called metamorphic rocks. Let's again focus on names. Metamorphic is derived from the word morph, which means to be transformed or to change. Yes, you understood right. Metamorphic rocks are changed forms of igneous and sedimentary rocks. Metamorphic rocks are formed when other types of rocks are changed due to a lot of heat or pressure. See in this picture, a lot of heat from molten magma and a lot of pressure from upper layers is causing a few of the sedimentary rocks to change. Marble and slate are two types of metamorphic rocks. Marble is formed when limestone, which is a sedimentary rock, comes under a lot of pressure from above. Similarly, slate is formed when clay is changed by heat and pressure.